Alright guys, we're just having to cross this motorcycle with some baskets. She's selling her own produce, meat, and everything else. Yeah, we got some pork, we got some radishes, some onions, some carrots. Pork in there, and look at this catfish. Little catfish. Different vegetables, just a motorbike with a couple of baskets on it. And she has her own mobile market. How awesome is that? There's a new bakery just opened up. Over here. Still a little bit under construction, as you can see, but for the most part, they're open. Num Sa Bakeries and Pastries. There we go. Some cakes. It's right here on my road, Street Loom. And they're having some kind of special. Let's see what it is. Every birthday cake in the Cake Cabaret is 50% off through 5 October. And of course they have other pastries here as well. Speaking of Channel for Real, there's Claire. On her scooter.
Yes.
On your hog.
Yes. The blue version. We could definitely be a gang now.
We good. We're going to start a biker gang.
Yes.
But it's not going to be one of those cool biker gangs, although I mean, if they want to, you know, run guns across the border, bad. Yeah. We can talk about that later. What's up, guys? There is a lot of construction going on now in Siem Reap. Part of it there. The school next door to me over there. They have construction going on. The building across the street from that has construction. And if you want to know why, Jeremy and Claire from the Channel for Real, they made a couple of really good videos explaining what is going on. Basically, the government told people they had to take down what they considered illegal structures. That was anything. Oh no! Make it fly! That was anything. He's trying to get this kite to fly. Good. Come on, you can do it. Oh, it's just not going to do it. Yeah. That was anything that encroached on public roads, sidewalks, rivers, or canals. According to what I read, there were approximately 2,000 homes and businesses affected. And a lot of them, well, the article I read said most of them were actually like fences and things like that from houses that went out too far. And those are pretty easy to take care of. But now what you're seeing are all these businesses hurrying up trying to get them done because they were supposed to be done on October 2nd. Of course, it's past that now, but they did give them some leeway because the construction companies were all busy. Those that had the money when it was first announced decided to get it done. And of course, when you're dealing with buildings that need to be basically the fronts of them destroyed and then moved back anywhere from a foot to several feet and then rebuilt. This is going to take time. Looks like they're tearing that down. That awning, I guess, goes out too far. But yeah, check out For Real's channel, and you can see more, explain what's going on. But there's been a huge influx in construction going on here. Well, I should say destruction, because that's mainly what you see. But that will eventually all be built back up just further away from the roads and sidewalks and things like that. Starting next month, they are going to have they're going to start their road initiative. They have 38 or 39 roads that they're going to redo completely. New pavement, sidewalks, make things look good. And I hope this is one of them. This is the end of our road right here. And as you can see, once you get to the end, you can drive pretty much okay. But then once you get to the end, oh, there we go. You can see you got big holes. Big holes. So, hopefully, because of the construction going on, they plan on redoing this street. That would be nice. And they say they're doing it so that they can make the town look all nice and pretty when they allow tourists and others to come back into Cambodia. The initiative, as I said, kicks off next month on the 18th, I believe, November 18th. And there's going to be an official opening ceremony. The Prime Minister himself is going to be in town to oversee that ceremony and give a speech. So yeah, when I find out when or exactly when and what time and where, I'll see if I can get down there and record some of that for you. But I think if you see anybody's videos as they're going about the city, you're going to be seeing more construction than usual. I know a lot of times there's always construction going on, but a lot of times I see the same buildings. They've been sitting in the same state, half finished, half unfinished, for a long time. No progress seems to be made. But now everybody's jumping into gear. They're getting things done. The deadline had been extended, like I said, but they have to get it done within a certain amount of time. According to the article I read, there was not one complaint or protest about having to do this. The officials went to all these houses and businesses and explained that they were encroaching on public streets and sidewalks, rivers and things. And everybody just took it upon themselves to go ahead and get it done without any issues. So that's nice to hear. All right, it is a new month, and that means a new goal. The goal remains the same as previous months. We're looking to get $350. And at the end of this video, you'll see one of my students who has decided to come back in person. He started back with me yesterday. He's learning how to read and, of course, speak. And you'll be able to see a few seconds of his progress. As he's doing that, he's coming along nicely. I'm really proud of him. He really wants to learn. He works at an NGO, and they require a good amount of English for him to advance and get any raises or anything. So he's really practicing, working hard, and it always pays off. But anyway, like I said, if we can get $350, that would be awesome. My PayPal's down below. BuyMeACoffee.com. You can go there and donate, or you can join my Patreon. They're all appreciated. And if you do those things, you will get exclusive videos, first look videos. I'll send you a copy of my book. And more. Feels good to get out after all this rain. It is letting up some. I know we complain about the rain, but after it's all gone and that dry season hits, people will be wishing that it rained again. Right now I'm on Concrete Drive Road. Yes, that's the name of the street. Not a very attractive name for a street, but it is practical, and it does describe what the street is, because all along this side, as you see all the railings, it's big concrete drains for the sewers and things to run through. Like down here. Not a very nice smell, I have to admit. And it runs all the way down this road. So they aptly named it Concrete Drive Road, or something of that nature. One of my subscribers actually, the last time I came down here, he told me what it was, and he had stayed in a place on this road when he was here in Siem Reap last time. It has been kind of a bummer this week. The lady I go to get my PayPal, she is on vacation, having a good time, hopefully. Didn't go wrong. She took her adopted Khmer son and went on a week's vacation down to the beach. But in the meantime, that means I cannot get out any PayPal money. So she's my go-between. Let's go over here. This dog always wants to bark and growl for a long period of time. See? He's not mean, he just barks. And he'll follow you from a distance barking until you reach a certain point. And then when he feels you're not in his territory anymore, he will go back and lay down. Yeah, so it has been kind of a rough week. Not being able to get any money, we've been living on cups of noodles. And things like that. So when she comes back, we'll be back out doing what we like to do. Go back out to the village, feed some people around town, and all that good stuff. I think we looked at a house over here somewhere. I forget where it was. But it was a little pricey. I think they wanted $93,000. But that came with a business in front too, so it's what over here they call a shop house, which means there's a built-in store in the front, and then the place where you live would be in the back. I'll say I don't see much construction on this street, so I'm assuming perhaps this is not one of their project roads, because there's definitely encroachment going on. That's okay. People know what they need to do and they're getting it done. And that way when they do open it back up again, open up the borders, let people, let tourists come back into the country, it'll look really nice. I do worry about how the businesses are going to afford that expense, having to tear down the portion of their building and rebuild it, especially on the thin margins they're on right now. Yeah, let's go down here. Take a look down a little dirt road. But yeah, when you're doing a lot of construction, you have to close your business. Well, not all of them close, but let's say you own a restaurant and you have to move back a couple feet. You got guys out there banging sledgehammers against walls. A lot of sawing going on, welding going on, a lot of noise and dust and dirt being thrown in the air. It's probably difficult to get customers that want to come in there and sit through that, I would think. And for my last video, I had a lot of great responses. People want to see different things in town. I'm going to get out by the airport. There's a couple things actually out by the airport I want to show you. Some people wanted to see the outside of the airport, so I can stop and get that video. A couple other things out that way I want to film. Also, we are going to be doing more apartments and houses for sale of varying prices. And there are a couple other requests, gymnasiums, yes. I'm going to go to 3 or 4 of those. I'm going to take a day. As soon as I know it's safe, I can get a couple hours without the rain. It's starting to rain again right now, in fact. But I'm going to take like a couple hours and go to 3 or 4 gyms. I'll get the information, how much, show you around a little bit. And all that. She wanted to go down here. It looks like a dead end. But we'll see. I do like going down these smaller dirt roads. All right. Yep. The fence over here, and it looks like a house. Yeah, nothing. And then here we have, and obviously, yeah, this one's empty. Well, maybe. You know what? I always say that and then I might be wrong. But it looks completely empty. What do we got down here? Oh, it's an apartment building over here. Oh, I guess it's like a... Guess you can walk through. I don't want to be stepping into somebody's property. All right, I hope you enjoy seeing my student. As I said, he's just learning how to read the passages I give him and pronounce correctly. But I think he's come a long way from knowing hardly any English. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Animals have nothing to eat. Insects also pollinate flowers without insects. Plants cannot exist. Also, people cannot grow crops without insects. There is a new studies. It is shocking.
Very good.
It says that insects are dying. Just to...
Alright guys, be sure to check out all my links down below if you want to help support our efforts to educate and feed people for free. Donate through PayPal, join my Patreon, or buy me a coffee. All those links are down below. Other channels in Cambodia are down below. Check those out, and on my social media. I want to thank all my supporters. I truly appreciate it. You make good things happen. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.